Hello, it's been a while since I've done a video vlog, a artist vlog. As an artist that has, oh, hi. Hi, I'm back. I'm trying to hide from people behind my booth, and yet they can still see me. As an artist that has been doing this for over 5 years now, which is crazy to say, events and all, it's still not easy for me. There's just a lot that goes into planning booths, between counting inventory, setting up furniture for the booth, designing all of the products, designing the displays as well, all the price tags that are out that need to be printed and cut and designed. It's just a lot. And these days, I just want to draw. I just want to do my art and not have to worry about all these other things. I'm also not a huge packer, so I hate packing. I hate moving things and putting them in boxes and building furniture. That's just not me. Okay, I will say my favorite things for doing events though is the shopping aspect, which if you know me, I'm not always at my booth because I'm actually walking around shopping. So look at this thing I got. Oh, there's a little monkey and a little alien counterpart. Hello. This is the artist's handle. I met them at Sprinkle Trinkle last year in Texas as well. I did some big purchases as well. I got this Bungu Box Esterbrook collab pen. I was convinced by my friend and I tried it out. It's so smooth. I also got the On Traveler in Win pen. This is a dip pen. It's exclusive because they don't make very many. So they usually have it online raffle style and they're based in Taiwan, I believe, or Japan. So it's very difficult to get in general, but for Little Craft Fest, they actually brought all of them and had them just laying out and you could just get it first come, first serve. And look, there's this little flower that's inside. It's just embedded in the glass. That's so cool. There were only like 5 or so left. Well, when I got to the table, there were 2 left, but I got one of them. I also got a bunch of inks. That was pretty good. I think in my shopping cart, I had like 5, 10-ish inks, but I resisted. I got these 2 from Tonal and Limbs. One is like a matcha milk pink and green color. It has pigment and shimmer. And then this one is a Korean one. I think it's by an artist. Here is their handle. It's like a grayish that turns into a purple. I'm in my gray phase, so Oblations is also here. They are a paper and stationery store. They also have inks, and they're tabling just like 2 tables down from me from Portland, so the PNW area, and this is one of their exclusives. I can't wait to swatch all of these inks. Another thing that conventions do is they host workshops and panels. I've never actually attended any of those and never really participated in them because I don't know, I guess I'm just busy like going around shopping and looking at all of the different merch. But this time I signed up for a calligraphy class by Bachori, and he's a Japanese artist that does monoline as well as other like nib type calligraphy. Doing the workshop was only possible because Fam was here at the table. Otherwise, there's no way for me to leave the booth. It was a very relaxing class. It was 9 a.m. in the morning before everything started, and we practiced monolining. It's one of those like meticulous hobbies and crafts. You need to be patient. You need to breathe slowly. You need to remember all the key things in order to make it come out well. It was fun. I learned a lot, and this is my final piece. I did a lot of shopping and I might buy one more thing today before I decide that I just need to stay at my booth and work the event so that I don't spend any more money. I'll catch you guys in a bit and have a nice day or else. Little Craft was 3 days and I enjoyed every single one of those days, which isn't true for every event that I go to. I feel like most of the time I'm just busy working at the show and not really able to enjoy walking around, but I walked around every single day and I think I bought something every single day. I liked this so much that I didn't really record any footage, and whenever I did, it was super last minute because I remembered, oh, I'm trying to vlog, but it's too late because I'm already cleaning up or I'm already on the way out. I missed everything. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not really a vlogger. I think I did start vlogging in the beginning of my YouTube career, but then I realized that I like touching grass and being in the moment. So a lot of my content is better off as how-to videos or just draw with me videos. I got super sick after the show, which is why this video is out so late. My hair is not red anymore. I'm finishing this video almost a month later. I was out for, I kid you not, 2 weeks just laying in bed, and it was the kind of sickness where you can't really use your phone, you can't really watch TV because everything just makes you dizzy, so you just have to sleep through it. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So one of the things that I took comfort in when I was sick is this shoulder warmer from Bob and Brad. If you're new here, we stand Bob and Brad. I have their foot massager, their back massager. They also have a hand massager. And if you're an artist that shrimps all day, all those things are just perfect for you. Shippo is rarely in my content, it's mostly the cats, but sometimes he does come out to hang out. This shoulder warmer is really nice because it relaxes all the tensions in your back. It's also weighted, which feels really nice. You can adjust the duration of how long you want it to be on, as well as the temperature. I've used it for cramps as well, and it just feels really nice that it's weighted and it's giving you a little hug. If you're interested in this heater or any of the other Bob and Brad items, there's a link in my bio. You should definitely check it out. Anyways, I don't even think I got sick from the event because none of the friends that I hung out with in Falm also didn't get sick. But I think it must have been when I got back in the airport because a lot of people that also flew that same airport got sick. It was just unlucky, I guess. I wanted to close off this video with the things that I sketched in my sketchbook from that weekend. I also junk journaled a whole bunch. Yeah, it'd be fun to do a mini little sketchbook tour. Okay, join me on the floor because the sun rays today look really nice. So let me see if I can find the beginning of when Little Craft started. I actually finished the sketchbook, so I can do a sketchbook tour pretty soon. Okay, it starts around here. So this was from a previous event that I went to. I actually did a little art retreat with some artists for Patreon. Patreon flew us in and we just rented a little cabin and hung out and drew all day. So these are some sketches that I did from that event, and then a sticker from Mafora, who I met at the event. But then right after that, I went to Little Craft Place, which is a stationery store, and they host Little Craft Fest. So these are some stamps I got from them. No, these are stamps from another store in Austin. I got this from an artist that was at Little Craft Fest. And then these are stickers I got from Little Craft Place, the store. Sorry, there's so many words I'm saying. Little Craft Place is the store that hosts the event Little Craft Fest. And then here are some other stamps that I got from the store. The store is beautiful, by the way. There's just so many things that they carry. They carry stationery items. They also carry goods from artists. And then here are some doodles that I made from the event. I was testing a lot of pens and inks that the event had to offer. Here's some more testing. You can kind of tell when I'm testing because it's a lot of like, what is the pen? What is the nib size? This is a little doodle from Waffalo, and it's on a little chopstick packaging thing. There's a lot of junk in here, a lot of trash. Here's some more things that I got from Little Craft Fest. I junk journaled some of the stuff and the little stickers that it came with, and then here's some stamps from the Tonal and Limbs exclusive event there. That was really fun. I met Mr. Tonal and Limbs. I realized their name makes so much sense now. It's Tonal and Limbs. So they formally introduced themselves at my table, and I was like, oh my god, you guys actually recognize me? That's so crazy. Yeah, here's some more testing. Oh, I left the event to go to Drum Goals, and so here's a little sticker I got from them. I also hung out with Paloma during the Patreon event and at Little Craft. So here's a little washi that she gave me. That's so sweet of her. And also these are so cute, the little clay cupies. This is the business card from Josh that did my nib grinding. Here's lots of little stamps and stickers that I got from the event. A lot of the stickers are from Mugo Bunny, and then the stamps are from Thousand Skies. Here are more stickers that I got from folks at the event. A lot of these were like traded or freebies that people gave out, and then some more stamps from Thousand Skies. This is from Faith Calculator. It's Riso printed. Look how beautiful it is.
I'm getting more into reso printing, so if you join my Patreon, you can see some of the recent stuff that I'm about to make. It's all gonna be reso stuff. And then I was just drawing with my fountain pen, and this is the ink from Kitty Ink Pot. It's the green tea one. I love it so much. I love that it makes this like green color, and on the edges you can see oranges and reds. And yeah, this is a sticker from Milk Tea Art. Thank you so much for giving me the sticker and your business card. They're so cute. And I got these bands from Little Crafts. As a vendor, you get some bands, and also as an attendee, I believe. So then I just junk journaled these in. These are little memo rolls from Pico Puff. And here is a stamp from Oblation. They tabled 2 tables down from us, and they're a stationery store based in Portland, Oregon, very close to our Seattle store. This is also Pico Puff. This is Mugo Bunny, and this is Paloma. And then I just doodled around it and junk journaled a little bit. And then this was also from Little Craft, because I was actually photographing these little sticky notes that I had for my online store. I realized I didn't have any pictures of my sticky notes, and then I just kind of collaged it here. I think this is the last page. I was testing out some markers that I got, and then a friend gave me this. I was also testing a curved glass nib. That was really cool. I really wanted it. It was like 150 bucks, but the nib itself and the base was kind of small. And so I felt like it didn't fit in my hand very well. So I also figured, like, how often am I gonna use a calligraphy nib like this? I don't know. I'm tempted though. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my very Maj Podge kind of vlog video and mini sketchbook tour. I really liked Little Craft Fest, so I definitely will be applying to go next year, and overall just enjoyed my time at a stationery event. It was my first stationery event, so more to come in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!